There, this is Darren, day 181. I am in Warrington, England, at another Premier Inn. Not to be confused with the Premier Inn I was just in. Did a program tonight. It's 1 in the morning at Toastmasters here in Warrington, and did 24 minutes. I gotta find a way so you can read this, but hopefully you trust me and believe me, since I did it with the older iPhone that you could read. Anyway, interesting thing happened tonight at the Warrington Club. Woman sitting front row and center said that she watches these video blogs every day and follows along. So, since I was so psyched to hear that, people are watching you. People really are watching you, what you do and what your actions are, especially your kids. So I don't have any kids, but it was just a great reminder that people are watching, because sometimes I see how many, I don't even know if the statistics are right, but some of the days not many people watch it, but everywhere I've been going, I've been running into people who have been watching it. So I thought I would let her say hello. Here I am with Sheila. She's actually been, where are you? Where do you live?
I'm from East Midlands Toastmasters.
And what country is that in?
That's in England, in the Midlands, Derbyshire.
And she actually told me she watches my daily clip. I didn't think anybody was watching.
I've been watching it avidly.
Wow.
And watching you step by step, day by day, achieving your big dream.
Well, thank you. And guess what? You're now going to be on day 181.
Brilliant. Yeah, I'm going to be working towards my dream.
All
just
right.
the same.
And what's your dream?
Not sure yet. I'm still figuring that one out.
But she's working towards it.
Yeah, very inspiring man.
And what I forgot to say was she actually manifested me.
I have. Weeks ago, I really wanted to see this guy live, and all of a sudden it came up on my Toastmasters invitation to come to see this guy, Darren LaCroix, and I had to come.
I've been manifested. I love it. I don't know that I've ever been manifested before. Maybe I have and I wasn't aware. But okay, so the lesson for today, in my 24 minutes, one of the things that is just, I guess it's a habit that I have, and I don't know when I created it, probably from the early days of Brian Tracy tapes, but actually capturing when I have ideas, script ideas, that I actually go ahead and write them down, and then I make sure I transfer them. And I also, hopefully this will show up, have notes, and it's not going to show up either. But if you have an iPhone or some way to take notes on your iPhone, sometimes I'll take them here. And what I did today is I took notes and ideas from 2 different areas and transferred them into the beat sheet. So for example, on this one, there's a moment where I'm going to have the conversation with my mom and dad to tell them I want to be a comedian, and they're going to think I'm crazy, which is a truth, but I'm also thinking of how to make that scene very relatable. So especially people my age or our age, a little older, a little younger, my sister was the first grandchild to go through college. And I did go through college, but to my parents it seemed like I was throwing it away. Another idea that came up, and I don't know where some of these ideas come from, but during my speech writing process, one of the feedbacks that I got, somebody really liked the speech, and he came up and he might have emailed me, but I might have it happen right there at that moment, with the Teddy Roosevelt speech or poem. I don't know if it's a poem or speech, but if you look it up, it's called The Man in the Arena. And the man in the arena is basically that it's easy to be in the stands. It's easy to, from the outside, to say what you should do, but the man in the arena is really the one that matters. And very much the essence of what I was saying. So I'm not sure if that's going to tie in. The irony was, the weird thing to me was, Dr. Goddard's called the Cherry Tree Vision, happened in 1899. And that's the same year that the Teddy Roosevelt speech or poem, The Man in the Arena, came out. Coincidence? Don't know, but it seems a little wild, and I'm not sure how that ties together, but again, my goal is to write the script to get people to go, wow, that's great, and hand it over to Hollywood writers who make it good. So my goal is just to make it good enough that they see it and see the potential. So transferring notes from my phone and ideas that I had, as well as ones that I jotted down. This was actually at the PSA conference that I jotted those down. So these are my notes. Oh, these are my notes from PSA. But that was about the script idea. So capture your ideas for your dream. Find a way to capture them, but make it a habit. Whether it's your iPhone or a piece of paper or however you want to do it, but make it a way that works for you. Because capturing those ideas and then putting them into practice, in my situation, I'm putting them right into the beat sheet where they belong in what order. And my beat sheet's getting really long. Sorry, that doesn't sound right. But I think when I get back, I'm going to need to print it out and kind of go through and smooth it out and then sit down and write from that, because now I have the whole thing. And I even wrote out a couple scenes, not into final draft, but some ideas for some dialogue, I should say. There was one reason I wrote my championship speech watching the Discovery Channel. And on the Discovery Channel, they were having a special on Dr. God. And I was thinking about writing the speech about him, and he was one of the options. And then this quote of his came on the Discovery Channel, and it said, every vision is just a joke until one man accomplishes it. And I'm like, that's perfect, because my jokes were just a vision until I was willing to follow my face. And I thought it was brilliant that taking his quote and turning it the opposite for my situation. And it was exciting, and it got me to make the decision to write the speech. But in all my feedback that I got, that ending powerful quote that I thought was so good, yeah, the audience didn't feel the same way. So I ended up having to throw it out. So it was one of those things that I don't love the terminology, but the terminology I heard is you got to kill your babies. Those beautiful babies that you love and you think they're perfect, you got to get them. Sometimes you got to let them go if they don't make the end formula. So I kind of wrote down some of what Mark could say about that moment when he was coaching me. So anyway, capture your ideas. People are watching. And keep making progress. I made 24 minutes today. I'll do some more, hopefully some writing on the train tomorrow, heading down to London for a spot of tea and maybe a crumpet. Anyway, it was a great group tonight. If you're watching, thanks, and look forward to the program in London and getting home to my own bed in Vegas. See you tomorrow. Stage time.